Earlier this week, Grand Rapids Police Chief David Rahinksy said that 1/3 of the department will be eligible for retirement over the next 3 years, creating a big need for officers and an opportunity to make the department look more like our community.
There's an ongoing effort to move the idea from talk to action. And 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgie is here now with that story. New at 6. Joe?
Yeah, Sue, Brian, but taking advantage of that opportunity is not as simple as it seems, especially lately. Tonight, the view from one law enforcement rookie and one veteran. Deanne Atkins was a kid growing up in Benton Harbor when on a June night in 2003, riot broke out after a black motorcyclist was killed during a police chase. Atkins remembers state troopers marching down the street, but his reaction was different than those rioting that night.
To me, like, them is like, that's cool, like, they're professional, you know, they're not disrespecting anyone, they're doing their job.
GRPD Sergeant Terry Dixon started out on the other side of the camera. But as a young journalist, he realized there was only so much he could do to make the world a better place. That was 17 years ago.
When I looked at law enforcement officers and their role with the community and how they played such a important part with helping people, I wanted to be part of that.
Two men of color, both part of law enforcement, in a time young minorities are growing up with a much different image of the job. Most police and community leaders agree that a police force that better reflects the community could help avoid problems like we've seen lately. But how do you recruit in the minority community when the potential candidates see these pictures?
I feel like a lot of people complain about the situations, and I think instead of doing that, we should want to be the change.
You have to spend some time with them. You know, sit down, personal time.
It will take time. This is not something that will happen overnight, but it will take consistency in order to make this happen.
That meeting was with ALPAC. Now, that's a group trying to help promote this sort of thing. GRPD's been sending officers into schools and working out ways to recruit through social networks. The community component of ALPAC is also working ideas, but stay tuned. They say they're not quite ready to talk about them yet.
All right, Joe, thank you.